Do not make these mistakes when you're buying your first home. Buying a home is an exciting time in your life and a huge accomplishment. However, I understand buying a home could feel overwhelming. That's why I'm going to share some tips to make the process as stress-free as possible. Before we get started, I want you to subscribe down below, and every week I'll be posting up new videos to share my knowledge about selling and buying real estate. And I want you to hit that bell icon in the bottom right-hand corner. That way you will be alerted every time I post up a new video. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. The number one mistake that first-time homebuyers do is start searching for homes without getting approved for a loan. Yes, I know, looking at homes on Zillow, Realtor.com, and Redfin is very exciting, but the first step of the home buying process is to get approved for a loan. That way you know what you can afford and have real expectations when searching for a home. Being approved for a loan is one of the most important steps in the home buying process. And getting approved doesn't mean that you need to buy a house tomorrow. It just shows you an example of what you can qualify for and what you need to improve on so you can buy a house in the future. For example, your credit score. If it's too low, your realtor and lender will create a plan to skyrocket your credit, and also a financial plan to help you get prepared to buy a home when you're ready. It's all about creating that team that will help you succeed to purchase a home. And FYI, it's all free service to you. Mistake number 2, looking to buy your dream home for your first home. Yes, I understand buying a home is a huge investment, and I want to make sure as a realtor that you love the home that you're going to be living in, especially because you're going to be living in there for the next few years. What we do not want to see is you stressed out to make a payment on a home. The goal is to have at least 75% of your needs and 25% of your wants. Also, your realtor should share some advice about buying a cosmetic fixer. This is a great opportunity to buy a home at an awesome price and create sweat equity. Like my father always said, buy the ugliest home in the best neighborhood. For example, you just bought a home for $400,000 in a $500,000 neighborhood, and you bought a cosmetic fixer. A home that just needs new painting, new floors, updated kitchen, and an updated bathroom. Nothing that's gonna cost you $50,000 worth of improvements of your home, and I would stay away from any property that needs major foundation work and a new roof. What you're gonna do next is execute the remodel, and let's just say you put $25,000 into it. Now you basically bought a new home for $425,000, but you're not done yet. What you're gonna do next is order a new appraisal, and what they're gonna do is determine a higher value for your home than what you bought it for. With all that being said, you bought a home for $400,000. But you did your remodel for $25,000, making your total $425,000. But you bought in a $500,000 neighborhood, and your appraiser determined your value at $500,000. You just created sweat equity in the total amount of $75,000. And what you can do with that $75,000 is buy another investment home, or you can pay down your loan. So I wouldn't recommend buying your dream home for your first home. The idea is to buy your first home at a good price and live in it for a few years, create sweat equity, and as life changes and your family grows, sell your first home and upgrade to buying your dream home. And in most cases, you're gonna have the same monthly mortgage payment as your first home. And finally, mistake number 3, do not use the listing agent that's selling the home that you really want. The listing agent has the best interest for the seller to get top dollar. So how is the listing agent gonna represent both sides fairly? Remember, this is possibly one of the largest financial transactions in your life, and it's very important to have a realtor that is solely on your team to negotiate the price and possibly for the seller to pay for your loan and closing cost credits. Now, where can you find a real estate agent to represent you? Personally, I would look on social media and make sure you find a real estate agent that shows who they are, how they live, and the success they are having with their clients. For example, I live in the Bay Area, so I would put hashtag Bay Area Realtor or hashtag Bay Area Real Estate, and most likely I'm gonna find a lot of realtors that rank in those hashtags, and I'm gonna find someone that I can trust to represent me when I purchase a home. If this information was helpful, like this video and comment down below if you have any more questions about buying a home. In the meantime, if you need help finding a realtor in your city, follow me on Instagram and message me, and I will personally help you find a realtor that you can trust and it is a good fit for you to represent you to buy a home. I will list that in the description box below. Finally, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and share this channel with anyone that needs help learning about real estate.